Hey everyone, welcome to Freehandly Made AU Crochet. My name's Nisi. You're here in Big Sky, Montana. Excuse the way I look. I have been sick since January and I was finally coming out of it and I got hit with another virus. So please don't make fun of me. I know my nose and my mouth is red. It is what it is. I don't want to wait to do this video until later because I got my yarn inspirations order in. I was really hoping it was going to show up after Mr. Handsome went to bed, but it didn't. I told him I ordered yarn from Yarnspirations because it was a total of 50% off, and it was. It was 40% off plus another 10%. And but I don't think he realized how much yarn I ordered until it arrived. Anyway, so I went a little overboard. I'm going to blame Mama Swift because she was an enabler. She's the one that told me about the sale. Mama was so funny. She's like, I told her how I went overboard and how many skeins I ordered. She's like, you're gonna be making Boggy Creek. You got enough yarn to make Boggy Creek blankets for a whole year. I'm like, you're right. I do. Anyway, so let's get the first box and open it, shall we? Man, there's no really good way to do this, is it? I've never had a big yarn haul like this ever. In all my years, I say all my years, like I've been crocheting forever. I've only been crocheting for going on 3 or 4 years now. I've never had a yarn haul like this ever. I've seen a lot of you have a yarn haul like this. And my Joann's order's not here yet. Just as big as this one. I'm gonna have to sneak it in the house. Anyway. Macy won't be buying any yarn for a while. Okay, so I did get, it's all, I believe I got all Red Heart Super Saver yarn. I really wanted mostly solid colors, but these two variegated colors were just so pretty that I wanted to get them. And this one is Monet. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Look at those colors. It's just gorgeous. And I got 4 of them. This is really soft. I'm really surprised. This is very, very soft. And this yarn is, let's see how much comes in. It's a worsted weight, 4 weight. They recommend a 5.5 millimeter hook. I would probably actually use a 6 for this yarn. And how many yards? Obviously it's 100% acrylic. And how many yards? Give me the yards. Where's the yards? Oh, here it is. 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, or 215 meters. Yes, so Monet. Now, one of the reasons why I got this yarn, besides the fact that I think it's just beautiful, I'm going to make myself with this yarn. I'm going to make myself something with this yarn. I'm thinking about making a cocoon cardi. Anyway, the reason why I wanted this yarn is because when I lived in England, my dad was in the military. When we lived in England, I was very lucky to go visit London on a field trip. And we got to see Massad's Wax Museum, and we also got to visit the National Art Gallery. And one of the very first paintings I ever saw was a painting by Monet, and it was a picture of people picnicking in front of a lake, a river or a lake or something like that, with the old-fashioned ladies with the umbrellas. And Monet, he painted by dots, little tiny dots. When you stepped away from the picture, you'd never know it was painted with dots, these little dots. You get up really close to the picture, and you see all these little tiny different colors of paint in dots. It's amazing. And this yarn's called Monet. And it really does remind me of that painting, and so I had to have it. So that's why I'm making myself something with this, because it's a childhood memory. And I thought it'd be cool to make myself something. I don't make myself anything really very often, if ever. Matter of fact, I don't think I have one thing that I've made. Not one thing yet. So everything I make I usually give away. So, unlike a lot of you. And I don't do commissions. I did 2 commissions. First commission went flawlessly, but I knew the person for years. And actually, it wasn't even a true commission. I was making a blanket for her husband that has advanced Parkinson's disease. And I did it because I love her. Her name's Mary. And she sent me money anyway. I told her, don't worry. She's like, let me pay for the yarn. I'm like, no. I'm sending it to you. It's a gift. She sent me a check in the mail. So it really wasn't a commission. I mean, it kind of was, but it to me it wasn't, because she just sent me the money. I didn't. Anyway. The second one, I had made a dragon for a lady in her school in their college colors, and oh my gosh, it took me forever to get the money, and I way underpriced what I made her. I should have charged at least $60 for this amigurumi that I did, because it was like this tall, and it was a very detailed dragon. It was a very well done dragon, but I didn't, because I was only in my second year crocheting, and I didn't know how to price stuff. You know what I mean? I way underpriced it. I'm not even going to tell you guys how much I charged, because it's embarrassing how low I priced it. But it took me forever. It took me 3 months to get that money, and I refused to give her that dragon until I got that money. She was not getting it, because I could sell it to somebody else. Anyway, I finally got my money, and after that I was like, nope, no more commissions. I'm done. I'm finished. Done. And then the second commission I did after I said I was done, the only reason why I did it, because it was a woman that I knew from a church we used to go to. Her daughter is obsessed with cows. She loves cows. And I did an amigurumi cow, including the tail. And that one I did price right. And even though she said it was still too cheap, she said I should charge her $80 for that cow. And I'm like, well, you can give me $80 if you want to. But I charged her $60. And the cow didn't take me that long to make, and I already had the yarn. I already had the yarn in my stash. I didn't have to use gas money. I didn't have to go buy yarn. It was already in my stash. She was a lady from the church. I knew her daughter. I used to teach her daughter. I felt bad charging $60. She's like, no, you should charge $80. Like, whatever. Anyway, so that was my very last commission, and that's only because I knew this person. And even then, I was a nervous wreck while doing it. Nisi don't like doing commissions. I just don't. You get deadlines, and you're worried about if they're going to like it, and their expectations, and oh my gosh, is it going to come apart? And Nisi can't handle it. I can't handle the stress. All right, so the other yarn I got, and you know, it's funny. This one's not near as soft. This is the same kind of yarn. Same kind of yarn. This one's silky soft. This one's not. This one's got a little roughness to it. What is that, Red Heart? What's up with the inconsistent softness? This one's a little scratchy. I may have a hard time dealing with this one. It's a little scratchy. Anyway, I really liked this one. I thought this one was pretty too. And man, my camera is not doing this yarn justice at all. Not at all. But this one kind of reminded me of the fall. It has like a fall color vibe. And this one is it's just called Artist Print. That's it, just Artist Print. And it's the same yardage, just 236 yards, 5 ounces. But I thought it was pretty. I like the colors in it. I thought it was really nice. So the rest of this yarn is all solid colors. So y'all might be bored, and it's all Super Saver yarn. So if you want to go ahead and go. I understand. It's not going to get much more exciting than this. Because I'm so glad this is soft, because this is what I'm making this for myself. That one's definitely going to have to be washed once whatever I make is made, because that is not soft. All right, hang on. Y'all, I'm running out of room on the bed. All right, so y'all know Nisi loves purple. I'm obsessed with purple. What is there's like cardboard stuff on this yarn? All right, so apparently they couldn't fit 4 skeins in a bag. So they did 3, and then they had 1. And they did that with all my colors. And here's what I was worried about. So you're gonna see a picture right now. They set the boxes outside. They didn't set them all the way underneath the overhang. They set them right on the edge of the stairs. And it was snowing outside, and by the time I got home, the boxes were wet. And this box I opened up first because this was the one that was the wettest. And it looks like they played soccer with these boxes. And some of these boxes have holes. Anyway, also I was worried because I saw somebody post something. Where did I see it? Oh, well, on the Yarn Addicts Facebook group. Somebody had posted that they had an issue with an order. They got an order in, but it wasn't their order. It was somebody else's order, and then you get their yarn. They got somebody else's yarn. Anyway, and I'm like, oh, and then another person commented, oh yeah, that's been happening with this last sale that they had. People are getting the wrong orders and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, oh my God. So hopefully everything turns out okay. I don't even have my invoices on my phone, so I can't even check mark things off as I open it, but I'll do that later. So y'all just cross your fingers that I get everything that I ordered. Anyway, so this is lavender. That is way darker than lavender. That's more like purple to me. It's not like a, actually it's not a lavender, it's like a medium purple to me. And this is okay. It's okay. It's not the softest I felt, but it's not bad. I can handle this. If you guys are new and you don't know, actually you should know because, well, you might not know. If you didn't read my about in my YouTube, where it tells you kind of about the channel, you probably wouldn't know because most of you don't know what AU means. AU is, yes, it means gold. Yes, it's a movement, nonprofit group of people. I don't know if it's an official organization yet or not. Anyway, Autistics Unite, and they push every April during Autism Awareness Month. They push for autism acceptance, and they use the color gold, and they use a slogan that says "Wear gold instead of blue," because, well, there's a lot of us who cannot stand Autism Speaks for many, many good reasons, and we do not want to support those people. And so we wear gold instead, and we push for autism acceptance. Anyway, I'm autistic. My son's autistic, and we're both ADHD, so we're AUHD. Anyway, and I have serious sensory issues, especially with the sense of touch, smell, and ears. I have a little bit with my taste, but not too bad. But ears, smell, and sense of touch, hypersensitive. So I have to really be careful with the yarn I choose because I can only handle certain yarns. I can handle super merino wool as long as it's soft. I will never be able to handle regular wool. It bothers me too much. Anyway, so this is Red Heart's Lavender. And then I got 4 of this one, and this is the mint. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Looks like an Easter egg. So this is the mint. Oh, my poor dog. She's right here. You see her? Oh, do you guys see her? See her little head? She's fixing to get covered up with yarn, y'all. Poor baby. I love you. I do. I love you very much. Okay. And then I got 4 of these. I did. And the other 3 are in the bag. This is lemon. Lemon. It's lemon. 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 Isn't that pretty yellow? Look how pretty that is. It's not sunflower yellow, but it's a pretty yellow. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this one, Mama Swift helped me with. Mama Swift, you're right. It didn't look coral in the picture on the website. So we were in Zoom And was it Zoom? Yes, it was Zoom. And I was talking about looking for a core yarn, and I was on Yarnspirations because, well, they told me about the sale. And so I was like, man, I can't find a coral. I wish Red Heart would sell a coral. How come people don't sell the color coral except for Big Twist? Because I wanted to start branching out and experimenting with different brand of yarns because, well, I'm not sure Big Twist is going to stay around or not. There's rumors, but there's nothing, set in stone. There's no confirmation of what's happening to Big Twist. And so I wanted to branch out, and I could not find a coral by Red Heart except for the dark coral, and I couldn't tell what that color really looked like because you just can't tell online sometimes, especially on my laptop because my Chromebook is horrible. Anyway, so Mama Swift, Trisha, said you should get the persimmon. I can't say the color, Mama Swift. Poor Mama Swift. She had to say the color name for me because I couldn't say it. And I still can't say it. You can laugh. It's fine. Y'all can laugh. It's fine. It's Persimmon. And I don't know how to say it. Persimmon. Anyway, look, it's coral. It is legit coral. Now, in the picture, it looked pink to me, but it's not. It's coral, and it's beautiful. You're right, Mama Swift. She told me to get this. She said, "Get this. It looks." She said it's not pink. It looks coral. She was right. It does, and it's gorgeous. This is the exact color I was looking for. Every blanket's got to have a little coral in it. Come on now. Yes. All right. That is all for box number 1. They put all. Look, they didn't need that big box. They could have fit this in a smaller package. I don't know why they put this stuff in such huge boxes. Anyway, hang on just a moment. I'm going to get the other box. Box number 2. Oh, and by the way, look, I got a free yarn zipper. I've never heard of a yarn zipper before. It's black. It's a black yarn zipper. What makes it different than a regular zipper? I don't know. Interesting. It says for coats and it's from Coats and Clark. Oh, there's established holes that you can crochet into. That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever make anything that needs a zipper, but that's pretty cool. All right, so here is, I believe this is the actual Red Heart coral that they actually sell. And it was just too dark. But I do still like it, and I still ordered it because I'm still going to. This coral really reminds me of pumpkin orange. You guys will see why in a minute. Doesn't that look like pumpkin orange? There's a slight, little more of a pinkish tint to it in real person. So like the camera is looking really, really orange, but it's really not that orange. There is a slight like coralish, pinkish tone to it, but it's very dark. But this is going to make a very pretty blanket. I like mixing colors. I like doing a lot of color changing when I do blankets. I find it fun. So, and now the solid yarns, they have more yardage, and the softness, this one feels okay. Like I said, it's not the softest. It's not as soft as Loops and Threads Soft Classic. And I don't think it's as soft as Big Twist, to be honest. But it's not bad. You know what I mean? But they're solid yarns. I got all 4 weight. They recommend a 5.5 hook. And the yardage on these are 364 yards. So you definitely get more yardage on the solid yarn. 364 yards, 333 meters, 7 ounces, or 198 grams on all the solids. So you definitely get more yardage on the solid colors. But that's with any brand, you know. They gave me another zipper, but this one's white. Alright, so I got this color. This is Delft Blue. Isn't that pretty? Kind of reminds me of like an ocean blue. It's really pretty. Like a tropical blue. You know what I mean? Like a tropical fish blue. That's what it reminds me of. My poor dog. She's like, I'm out. She's like, I'm out. I'm out of here. She's over here by this box. Poor dog. And then this one. This one is Blue Wave. It's got kind of a greenish blue. Kind of. And I can see why they named it Blue Wave. Definitely tropical looking. Got a bright green. Looks like Easter green. This one is, these colors, they're soft. They're not like extremely soft, but they're soft enough that I should be able to handle it. This one is, I'm so sorry guys, I'm like sniffing like crazy. Where's the color on here? Spring green. It looks spring green for sure. Absolutely. Then I got this one. This one's Jade. I guess that's Jade. Yeah, it kind of looks like Jade. It's pretty. And I got 4 of everything, you guys. And I got also Shocking Pink for October, breast cancer awareness. Yes, yes, gotta have some breast cancer awareness yarn. Gotta. It's a must. And then this one's really pretty. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. And it feels pretty good too. It's not that bad. This is Real Teal. Real Teal. It's pretty. Miss Jill from Fiber Floozy. It's your color, girl. It's your color. It's teal. Alright, so that's that box. Let's do box 3. Stay tuned. I gotta organize. Hang on. Y'all, it's a workout. Y'all that do this yarn hauls on a regular basis, I got new respect for you. I'm worn out. Alright. Let's see. Turn you more like this. Alright. This is turquoise. I'm assuming this is supposed to be turquoise, but it's Turqua. Turquoise. But basically turquoise. It's so pretty. I love all kinds of colors. I do. I mean, I do have favorite, but when it comes to yarn, so much you can do with it. Oh, Aruba Sea. See how pretty? Aruba Sea. There you go. You can get a good look at it. And there, I have 4 of each of these. The singles are still in here, but I'm gonna leave them in here because I gotta carry all this stuff downstairs. This one, see, this one, it has a little bit of wetness on the back, so some snow got inside that box. This one is called Pool. I thought this color would make a cool boys blanket. Let's see. This one is, of course it's not going to show me the code. This one is Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink. October, Cancer Awareness Day. Yep. Ooh, this is pretty. Amethyst. That pretty, look how pretty. That's pretty. That is a pretty purple right there. Pretty. Pretty purple. And then I got 4 of the light gray. I really like light gray, especially if it's like a really light silver gray color. I Love This Yarn has a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous light gray that looks silvery gray, and it has almost a luster to it. Even though it's not really made to have a luster to it, it just has this look to it. And it is what I'm using in the Wanda Yarn Addicts Winter Mal 25 blanket that I'm finishing up, that I'm very past the deadline for. He said not to worry about it, you guys, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to get done, and it's going to get posted in his group, and he's going to get to see it, and it's going to be donated to Boggy Creek. But I have a special love for very light silvery gray yarn, and that's what this reminds me of. It doesn't have that luster look quite as the I Love This Yarn does. I'm going to be honest with you, I love Hobby Lobby yarn, I do. However, you don't get much yardage for the price. Even when it's 30% off, you don't get much. You do not get, like this yarn right here, you're getting, I can never find the yardage. I'm challenged. This right here is 364 yards. You don't get near that with the I Love This Yarn. Now, I will use I Love This Yarn on very special projects. I mean, like if I'm making something for somebody, like my husband. I waited for the 30% off sale, and their yarn is super buttery soft, and I knew I was going to be making my husband an Afghan in mossy oak colors to give the blanket like a mossy oak log cabin theme. And I'll show you that picture right now. It's right here. I chose I Love This Yarn because I knew how soft it was. I knew how durable it was. I was already familiar with it. I knew it was going to be more pricey, but I knew my husband, knowing my husband the way he is, and knowing the fact that his wife had made him something that took me several months to do, by the way, I knew he'd be using it every chance he got. So I went with yarn that I knew could stand the test of time. And stay soft and be soft and not fall apart. Okay, so this is Aran yarn, and this is really like it's almost like a linen color. It's not quite ivory, because it's like ivory, but it's not really light enough to be ivory. It's more of a darker ivory, so it kind of reminds me of a linen color, but it's really pretty. It's really nice. I really like this. I like this a lot. This would make a really nice sweater. Oh, I would get it dirty so easy. I really would. I really would. Anyway, so that's it. I don't know why they had to use 3 huge boxes, because it didn't need 3. You know, literally they could have got everything in 2 boxes. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I honestly think I did get everything that I ordered. I don't think I'm missing anything, you guys. I really don't. And again, I ordered so much, how would I know? I'll double check. But I'm pretty sure I got everything that I ordered. It all looks like it's here. So, thank you, Mama Swift, for the recommendation of that yarn. It's gorgeous. I just love it. I love that coral. And now, I'm not going to have 4 skeins, ain't going to be enough. But I better not order any more. I better not. He'll kill me. He was already not happy with me when he saw the 3 boxes. But I told him I ordered yarn. I didn't tell him how much yarn I ordered. I just said it's up 50% off, so I took advantage and I got a lot of colors. That's what I said. I got a lot of colors. I didn't lie. I told him I got a lot of colors. Dawn Aaron, don't ask me to buy anything, honey. I'm in trouble. Besides, I still have all my Dawn Aaron collection I haven't even touched yet. Oh, look, you guys. It's like they put a zipper with every box. Every box they put a zipper. You know, I may use this as a giveaway for those of you that actually use zippers on stuff. I may use this as a just a quick little appreciation giveaway. It'd have to go to somebody who actually knows and that will actually use a zipper on a crochet item. You know what I mean? So that it gets there'll be somebody that will really actually use it. Very interesting though. I don't see a holes in there. It says it has special holes, but I don't see any holes. I do not see any holes. I don't know what these people are talking about. Anyway, so we'll see. And that's all I have for you guys. We will see you guys soon. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Always remember, dare be you, dare be different. Love from Big Sky. Huggy huggies. Bye, everybody. Mwah.